So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Lazio have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, most teams that use the...
Decent chance! Conte. And it's Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's gone loose. Veron. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Batistuta. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Fiore, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Quarter of an hour played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Lebanon yet to have an attempt on goal. Cannavaro. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's well seen too. Lazio trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he get on the end of this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Scholes takes control of it and he's on the move. Schlotterbeck defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe, out towards the flank. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe! Lofted upfield. Now it's Shevchenko. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Xavi Alonso. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta can get it clear. Lebanon have the chance to go the other way. And that's a dangerous ball. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Xavi Alonso calmly anticipates. Adams. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Adams deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Fiore. Now Tonali. Mane tries to play it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mane does really well there, he is strong. Batistuta. Batistuta is flagged offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Veron. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Mane. Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Veron. Fiore. That has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Scholes. Nicely spread. And this is Mane. They've scored! There is the breakthrough. Lebanon are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through, Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Veron. Showing good feet. He's got away. No, the ball's gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Chance, surely! And it's Valverde. Now who's going to be first to this? Knocks it into... Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Danger averted for now. Lazio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
There's the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Lazio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Serginho, the most accurate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. That is a great pick out. It's come to nothing. Xavi Alonso. And it's Valverde. Right, Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Zanetti gets into some space. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Batistuta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Lebanon nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. And it's Valverde. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. Veron chasing after it. That's that, the end. Lebanon have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Harmlessly behind. Mane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross into the box. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Son Heung-min driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Still goalless. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Pele. Pele is having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
It's Son Heung-min! That's a half-decent try.
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That's been slipped through. Shot could be on. It's Son Heung-min! That's another chance. He has done it. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Lebanon grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
It's Scholes! Scholes! A princely strike! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 30.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Lebanon go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he has been fouled there. It's a searching pass. Lebanon have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. White with the clearance. In again. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's had it taken off him. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Thuram. Oh, good read. Scholes looking to add to his goal. He has a look up. Pele. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes thinks about the shot. Can he finish? And one more try. It's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Lebanon go 2. And we hit half-time.
Lebanon are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Serginho. Oh, it's played into... He's got two! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pele. Messi. Pele. Scholes gets a foot in here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Pele. Scholes is the guilty party there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Picked out brilliantly. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cannavaro. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And this is Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Scholes is the team's great visionary. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper's dealt with that. That has not gone well. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's picked it up out wide. Fires it in low. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's away! Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Brilliant save from Buffon! Cross flung in towards the middle. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Ambitious ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pele, spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking to go deep. Messi is flagged offside. And that will be it. Lebanon have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Scholes. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pull it. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Lebanon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's come backwards here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Olise! Wonderful! A finish right from the top draw, and the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment. And pull it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Scores! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vinicius Junior. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Pullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham standing over it. And that has been cleared. And it's Hullet. That's good play.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
This is Batistuta. Del Piero. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Boca Juniors. Chance for a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Boca Juniors go into the lead. The ball's gone astray. And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Del Piero. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's clever. And that's a chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. He has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cafu. That is good alertness. Good running, strong and purposeful. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Hullet. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vieira in with the challenge. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
There will be 3 minutes
Vieira.
time.
And this is Del Piero. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Serginho tries to clear. Well, they've got it again. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Lebanon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Scholes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good read, needed to be.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He played through for the wide man. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And this is Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Son Heung-min! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Elisa is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Triol goes back to front. Beckham. That's Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passes short and sharp. Out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Zico has got himself a free kick. Beckham is behind this one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Bale! So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 22, Olise. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 77.
And it's been taken short. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming on the field.
This is Zico.
Number 10,
Never
Mbappe.
have the chance to go the other way.
Raul. Number 11, Massaro.
Raul.
Number 99.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Number 6, substitution in
Lovely.
progress.
Now then. Mbappe looking for options for movement. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Zico. 75 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Tries to play it through. Now tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, it's been flattened there. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho getting this one clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, given away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, terrific header. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Boca Juniors can make their change now with a break in play. Boca Juniors take the lead. Now it's just... He's one-on-one! Shot, real chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Boca Juniors could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Vieira. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Tries to pass it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Basten. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pinches it off him. And it's Mane. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mane. Scholes. And he's intervened well there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That is good alertness. Howson. Now it's Mane, looking to play him in. Bellingham. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well.
He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lebanon with the corner, there first. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit might just make this. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mane. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Gullit. Still goalless. Zanetti. He's found a way through. There's the... He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got tall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Scholes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Picked out brilliantly. Gullit is always looking to break lines. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's their second corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. No, he's seen through all of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Mane. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Roberto Carlos. Ball swung in. Cleared away. Crossed in once more. Howson tries to clear. And it's been played through. Now it's Tonali. Mane. Oh, nice touch. Ball driven towards the far post. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Vieira gets it away. Scholes goes on a run down the left wing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Here comes another cross.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. Pullet. Van Basten. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn towards the screen.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Lebanon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Roberto Carlos. Now Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. White. Scholes. It's played through for him. White could try cutting inside here. White tries across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Mane. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 99. Coming on the field, number 22, Olise. Number 6.
And it's been
number
taken
9,
short.
Batistuta.
There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Lebanon really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Morocco have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And he's lost his man here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aims beyond the defence. It's Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's played into the middle. Not the most convincing of passes. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating.
Has a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And it's Messi. Serginho. Referee's given a throw. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. Batistuta. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Knocks it into space. Bullet. Morocco were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Carvajal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mane has been caught there, it's a foul. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Serginho. Son Heung-min. He has found the way. Chance! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Lebanon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. That has been cut short. Scholes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Vinicius Junior.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi. And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, great vision. Carvajal receives. He's got full, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 17. Number
Lebanon
21.
get the ball rolling for the second
Messi.
period.
Coming on the field. Number 20.
He's found the way through.
Raoul.
And this is
Number
Son
11,
Heung-min.
Joelinton.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Son Heung-min. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Joelinton. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's played it back. Morocco finding their passes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been drilled in. Carvajal. Bullet, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. White. Scholes. Lebanon looking to pass their way through. And it's Serginho. Nice bit of trickery. The ball goes in. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Scholes. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Vieira. Mane. And that is a little undercooked. Bullet. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Serginho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mane. That's Rijkaard. Has a look and plays it forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Raoul. And this is Hullet. It's out for a goal kick. He was under real pressure there. Serginho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Morocco can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's worked it through. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the